Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Code for Kids. How are you all? How was your day? I hope you're enjoying your day. My name is Shraddha Singh, and today we will start one new module. We can say one new series, which is Python programming. So, who can watch this video? Suppose if you are in grade 2 or 3 till grade 10, you can watch this video, okay? Because here we are going to be take all the things like what is Python, why we are using the Python, everything we are going to be learn. Okay. The very first thing, if you want the basic thing about coding already, I have lots of videos. You can watch my playlist. You will get it. Okay. So what is Python programming language? It's very common thing. Every child wants to know what is Python. Okay. So we can say Python is one programming language. As a human being, we know several languages, like, for example, English, Spanish, German, any language we can say. Okay. In the same way, for computer, also, we have a different languages. Okay. Python is one of them. If you will see, we have a C, C++, Java, JavaScript, Ruby, Scala. There are lots of programming language. Okay. But we why we are learning the Python? It's most important question. So we can say Python is very easy programming language. It's very easy to understand. The code is very simple. Okay. If you will learn the Python, so you can use this knowledge in data visualization. You can use this knowledge in the machine learning, in robotics, in Raspberry Pi. So there are lots of field where you can use the Python. Okay. So we can say Python is our interpreted, interactive, object oriented, and high level programming language. Who created the Python? So he is the person who created the Python during 1985 to 1990. Okay. So we have a lots of source code that is available in the internet also. You will get it. Okay. So we can say Python is object-oriented scripting language. It is readable, like anyone can read the code. It's a simple English language. There are English keywords that we are using in the Python. Okay. Okay. The next part, let me open the next slide. What are the features of Python? Like if you are learning the Python, so what are different benefits that you will get if you will learn the Python? So we can say it's very easy to learn. Okay. There has a few keyword, the simple structure. We have a very simple structure here. The syntax is very clear. Okay. So that's why this allows the student to pick up the language quickly. Okay. Like it's very easy language. Anyone can learn the Python. If you know the English language, you know the keywords, okay? If you have a little bit idea in the coding, if you are interested in coding, you can learn the Python, okay? The next feature is easy to read. The Python code is more clearly defined and visible to the eyes, okay? You can read it, easy to maintain. So Python source code is very easy to maintain. There are broad standard of library that we have. Okay. The mode is very interactive. Like you can run your program very easily. You can debug it. So everything is very user friendly here. We have a next features which is portable. Portable means you can run your Python in variety of hardware. Like you can run in the laptop, or if you have an iPad, or if you have a MacBook, or if you have a tablet. So you can run your Python program anywhere. Okay. So the next is extensible. We have a lots of modules also in the Python. So we can use that. Okay. Then we have a databases that also we can use here. The databases like how to store the data. So each and everything we are going to be see one by one. Okay. The next thing is if you already know some programming languages like C, Java, C++, then also you are able to understand it very easily. Okay. So we are going to be execute a Python code now. Let me show you what is the first line of code, how you can print anything in the Python that we will use now. So it's very simple. In a Google, there are lots of platform that we can use for the Python. One very favorite platform for the student is Google Colab Notebook. Like we need to just search for Google Colab Notebook. I'm going to provide you this link as well in the description box. So directly you can click here. This is the official link. The symbol is infinity in the maths. So this is the official website, Google Colab. You need to just click on new notebook. So what will happen in your Google Drive, whatever account you signed in here. So by default in your Google Drive, it will create your projects. Okay. So it's loading. I want a new notebook. Oh, okay. My Google Drive, the storage problem. Okay. Let me connect with a different one. Okay, it's a Google Colab notebook. So if your drive is full, it will not allow you to create a project because by default it is saving the project in your drive only. Okay. So once you will click on new notebook, you will get these kind of thing. It is loading. See, perfect. So it's working fine here. This is our Google Colab notebook. Over here, we are going to be just write the code, and with the help of this run button, you can run it. And in one notebook, you can create multiple programs. So that's why no need to create a new project again and again. In a single notebook, you can execute multiple programs. Okay. Suppose this is my first program. I wanted to just write print. I have to just print something like print. I will write our channel name, which is Code for Kids. If you will click on this run button, so it will print something here, which is Code for Kids, because over here we added. So as you can see, this is the result. So in order to print anything, we need to follow this pattern. Suppose the very first thing we have to write this keyword. Print is a keyword, okay? You cannot write P in uppercase. Why? Because it will give you the error. This is case sensitive. If we have a P in lowercase, so you need to write P in lowercase only. See, we are getting this error. If you will get the red line, it means you have a error. If you will take your cursor here, even it will give you your error name as well. So we have to take a print. After writing the print, we need to open and close the round bracket. This is the syntax to print anything. You have to write a word print. You need to take opening and closing round bracket, then either we can use the single apostrophe opening and closing, or we can use the double apostrophe, the double quotes. Okay. Suppose now I wanted to print my name is Shraddha Singh. Okay. Now see what we will get the result. First we will get code for kids. Then we have my name is Shraddha Singh. Okay. Suppose I wanted to print one more statement, which is again print. Today we we are learning Python. Okay. Today we are learning the Python. So now if you will run, so you will get three statements. One is code for kids, which is the first line. Then my name is Shraddha Singh. Today we are learning Python. Okay. So in this way, you can print something. You can print something. Okay. So that we have here, which is our second slide. So if you want, I'm going to provide you this slide as well. I will keep this slide in my Google Drive. I'm going to give you the link so directly you can access it. Okay. See how to print anything. It's very simple. You have to use print and then just try to use hello world or anything you can print. Okay. So this is the first concept, which is how to print something. The second concept that we are going to be learned today is Python indentation. Now, what is this indentation? Okay. In other programming languages, if you know, there is a brackets we are using, but in Python, we are not using any bracket. We are using the space. Okay. So if you have any error which is related to space, so in your result, you will get this is the indentation error. So you have to find where you have a mistake of space. Okay. Let me show you. Let me show you what is the meaning of that. Suppose this is our one program. We wanted to add one more program. So you need to click on this plus code section. You will get one more space. Suppose I wanted to write one condition. If 5 is greater than 2, we need to print. We need to print 5 is greater. Now, if I'm going to run it, you will get 5 is greater. But if you will see, we added one condition. If 5 is greater than 2, I have to print something. But what is my second line after if? It is, it automatically added the spaces. If you will remove the space and then if you will run, see, this is called as indentation error. We need to expect some space before your print. Okay. So it means this print belongs to this if condition only. If you have anything which is belongs to inside if condition, you have to give the space. That is called as indentation error. If you have a notebook, you need to make it. You need to make a notes. Okay. Like what is indentation error? So if you have any mistake which is related to space, that is indentation error, and where we have to add the space. If you have any condition, inside that condition you need to print something, at that time you need to add the space. Okay. So this is the next part, which is indentation error. Okay. Next thing, what is variables? If you know the Scratch, if you know any other languages, always we are using the variable. Okay. So variable is something like we need to store something. Like if I will ask you what's your name, you will tell me your name. So now Next time, I'm not going to ask you what's your name because now I will remember your name, right? It means I stored your name in my memory. In the same way, for computer also, if you want to store something, we will require some variables. Okay, so we can see variable act as a container where we have to store something. Suppose you want to eat the ice cream, you will take one vessel where you can take the ice cream, right? Okay, so in the same way, variable act as a container. If we want to store something, for that we are using the variables. Okay, got it? So how to print that? Let me show you. Suppose I have one more code section. In a variable, I'm just writing hello world. Now I want to just print A. We are not printing the hello world now. We are just printing the A. So the result is same. What we did here inside A, first we stored it. Now this A contains hello world. Okay. And that we are printing here. Got it? So if you will print A, it will print hello world. Why? Because in this A we have hello world. So that is called as variables. Okay. The next thing we have a comments. Now what is the comments? It's very simple. Suppose while creating a program, every people they are not a technical person. We have to write some extra information about any line. Okay, so that we can write in the comments. So what will happen? Your compiler will not execute that particular line. Suppose I have to just write hash, this is variable, this is variable. Now if I will write, you will get hello world. We are not getting this, but if someone will open your program, if they will get this is variable with the hash symbol is the comments. Okay, so they are able to identify what is this. Okay, so that's why we are writing the comments with the help of hash. If I will remove it, you will get the error. The error is something like, what is this? Okay, but if you will put the hash symbol, it means our compiler will treat this as comments. Okay, so in order to use the extra information in your project, always you have to go with comments. Okay, so why we are using the comments? We can say comment can be used to explain the Python code. Comments can be used to make the code more readable. Then comments can be used to prevent execution when testing the code. Okay. You will not get the error if you will write anything in the comments. Okay. I already explained you what is variable. So variable is something like if we want to store something that we can store in the variable. Okay. Then this is most important thing, case sensitive. Python is case sensitive programming language. It means if we used lowercase a here, while calling, we are not able to call the uppercase. It will give you the error. A is not defined because in computer, the meaning of the binary code of this a, lowercase a and uppercase a is different. So if you will define anything in the lowercase while calling also you need to use the lowercase. If you will define anything as a uppercase, so while calling you have to use the uppercase. Always you need to write the same name. Otherwise you will get the error. Okay. So this is called as case sensitive. Python is case sensitive programming language. Okay. So in this video, as you can see, we learned about some concept, which is the very first thing, what is Python? Okay. The second thing, features of Python, why we are using the Python, how to print some statement, that also we did. Then what is indentation error? What is comments? What is variables? What is case sensitive? So this video is about the basics things of the Python. Okay. In the next video, we are going to be learn about all these concepts one by one. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon if you want more latest updates. So thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.